Hi, it's Kim Hester here from Jamal-Kim.com, and it's day number 29 of our 30-day self-development challenge. And I can honestly say, as we're winding down on this challenge, it's been an honor and a privilege to shoot these videos because, as I'm doing my daily studies and implementing certain things into my life, when you speak it out into the universe or you share with others, it actually reinforces what you're learning. And I've received a lot of positive feedback and comments and people, sharing their opinions and saying how these videos have helped them in some shape, form, or fashion. So I want to say thank you to anyone that's viewing this and taking the time to watch it because you really don't have to. So it's day number 29. And, Jamal, my husband, he has a gratitude, 365-day gratitude journal that he's doing on his Facebook account. And we asked people who are joining us on that challenge to comment on there what they're grateful for. And today I shared that I'm grateful that happiness is a decision. And I'm reading a powerful book. I mentioned this in my video yesterday, Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Powerful book. I recommend anyone read that. And in this chapter, it talks about happiness and how it's a decision. And, you may be wondering, like, how is it a decision? And it comes down to basically, what are your thoughts? What are you choosing to think about daily? Are you focusing on negatives, on things that you can't attain right not at this moment, of things you feel not confident in? Because if you focus your thoughts a lot on negative things, you're going to have a negative energy, a negative personality. And, yesterday, I just want to share a story. My daughter, Saora, she's 3. She takes a toddler gym class at our health facility. And normally it's about like 10 kids. It's a pretty nice class. And for 45 minutes, they do activities and they sing. And it's just a lot of fun. Like, she loves to go. And so while she goes there, Jamal and I, we work out in the gym. They have a gym area. But before I went to go work out, I dropped off. I went upstairs, and you can look over the banister and see them playing in a little gym area that they have for them. And at the time, some of the parents must have been late. There was only 2 little girls already there in the class. And one of the little girls, for whatever reason, she just wanted to pull the other little girl that was in there and play with her own. Like, she was trying to isolate Saora, and she just kept pulling her away and pulling her away. And Saora kept following them and wanting to, like, join in and hold everyone's hand, and the little girl wouldn't do it. And my first thought was, I wanted to yell down and tell the teacher or the instructor, like, can you just break that up? Because I think that's a learned behavior. Like, she might have saw maybe her siblings or someone do that. But little kids don't normally do that. That's something that she learned. And I wanted to yell down to the teacher, and she probably should have broken that up and controlled the environment better so it was fair for everyone. But anyway, when I saw that, it kind of, it bothered me a little bit. I mean, I wasn't going to go down there and say anything, but it just bothered me a little bit because as parents, anyone who's a parent, you don't want your child to experience any type of hurt. I mean, you wish you could go through life with no pain or anything, and that's just not possible, right? But it bothered me. So anyway, I left, and I met Jamal in the gym. We started our warm up, and it was just on the back of my mind. And before we started our workout, I mentioned it to him, and just kind of talk about it and just say, like, I just don't know how kids learn these things at 3 to act that way. But I was just, like, so thankful that Saora, she wasn't affected by it. Like, she's just oblivious to that. She didn't take it personally. She just kept hopping and just happy in her own little world, and just kept, persisting, like, I'm going to play with you guys. And eventually she did. But, Jamal brought something to my attention that really, really helped me with that situation, or really helped me to, like, say I had an aha moment. But it comes back to the topic today of happiness being a decision, because we can't control other people outside of our lives. The only person or the only thing that we can control is ourselves and how we respond to our situations. And with Saora, even though the girl tried to isolate her and pull the other girl away from her and make her play by herself, she responded in the best way she knew, which was not to even care and persist until she got what she wanted. And as a parent, I felt so proud. I felt like, we're on the right path with her. And I'm sure she'll run into that situations as she get older, and I want to be the first to help her to, process her emotions and really understand what that's all about, and not to take things personally. That it's up to you and how you respond to your situations that determines your happiness. And that's just so profound, because a lot of times we react in life. You can't wait until you get something to be happy. I hear a lot of people say, when I make a certain amount of money, I'll be happy. When I have the perfect mate, I'll be happy. When I get out of this job, I'll be happy. And you know what? Those things will bring you happiness, but it starts with where you're at. And there's always something to be grateful for. It's always something to be happy about. And if we constantly bombard our minds with thoughts of happiness, things that we're happy about, things that we're grateful about, it might seem cheesy, but it does work. We all have problems. We all have obstacles. We're all going through something. But in this moment, I'm happy. I'm happy with who I am, with my life, with my family. I'm happy. And yes, there are things that I want to change, and I'm working to change them. But in this minute, I'm happy. My thoughts are happy. My energy is happy. I feel great. I do things to make myself feel great. And whatever you can do, pamper yourself, ladies. Men, do things that you love to do. Find outlets, communicate well with your spouse, spend quality time together, whatever makes you happy, do that, because it's always going to be something. It's always going to be something you have to get through, overcome. But the way I look at those things are necessary musts to get me to where I want to go. And I've been saying that throughout this entire 30-day challenge is ultimately it's knowing where your destination is. And I know early on when I was younger, I didn't have a destination. I just knew the traditional route, which is nothing wrong with it, because there's many people who are happy doing it, but it didn't work for me, which was go to school, get a good education, and get a job. Because that didn't resonate with me. And I'm so thankful I had the courage and wherewithal to go after my dreams. And, a lot of people are a little afraid to do that because you feel that you may fail or you may fall short. And my question to you is, okay, if you do, then what? Are you going to die? Are you going to, it may be embarrassing. You may go through some uncomfortable times, but when you live your truth and you live your passion, you start to not care what people think or say, because deep down in your soul, you're living your truth, and that's all that matters. And how you, honestly, to me, how you treat people around you, how you live your life daily is really most important to me, because it's the little things that mean a lot. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. Happiness is a decision, and make the decision today that you're going to be happy. And really, if you're unhappy or you don't know what makes you happy, this is a great time to do some, really pondering and reflection, and really get down to the root of what makes you happy. Because a lot of times it's not a lot. It's the simple things in life. Okay, so we'll do the final video tomorrow. Like I said, I had a great time doing these videos, and hope you guys have enjoyed them too. So until the next video, stay happy.